Hello again, everybody. Joey back here, going to answer some more deep questions I found on the internet. This is part six, so let's dive right into it. Is it better for a person to have a broad knowledge base or a deep knowledge base? I think a broad knowledge base, knowing a wide variety of things and maybe not so deep on just a few things. What are some of your own personal goals in the next 5 years? To not have any debt, to be my own boss, be making money from my podcast and YouTube, um, to have my wife's Poshmark business really pick up and make a significant amount from that, to have our family established and settled somewhere. Those are just some of my goals. If heaven is real and you died tomorrow, would you get in? Yes, unless you all know something that you're not telling me. I think I'm good there. Why do people do things that they know hurts themselves and those around them? Because hurt people hurt people. You've been hurt, and sometimes you just want to get back, or you just want people to hurt as much as you hurt, even though that doesn't solve anything, it just leaves more hurt. Have you ever seen something you can't explain? Yes, I have. I've seen um, just crazy things. I was many years ago traveling back home, um, from was when I lived in North Carolina. I was traveling back home from Raleigh, and it was kind of late at night. It was probably after midnight, and was on a deserted stretch of road where there would be two lanes going south, then a wide median grass. I mean, very wide, and then two lanes going north. I'm going north out of nowhere, like a car just materialized. It wasn't like it was foggy or anything. This car just materialized out of nowhere, lights on, everything, in the other northbound lane headed south. So I'm in this lane, I'm in the right hand northbound lane. They come on the left hand northbound lane headed south, just out of nowhere. They didn't just, like, the car just appeared out of nowhere. There was no exit there. And I've heard people say that, oh, their lights were off, they were drunk, or what have you. No, there was no car there. And then all of a sudden there's a car there out of just out of nowhere. And just, you're talking about scared. I was gripping the steering wheel, right? And I just, to this day, I cannot explain it. Is there something out there, a thought, an idea, a current event, or a fear that you find deeply upsetting, or unsettling? That you find deeply unsettling? Um, yeah. I'm recording this in September of 2021, and the fact that we're still dealing with COVID is deeply unsettling to me. And the fact that we're also divided on it is deeply unsettling to me. What do you do, or where do you go when you need to be alone? I go for a drive in my truck, just around town. What is the first secret you ever kept from anybody? Which is the biggest? Biggest secret would be when I moved to Maine. Very few people knew about that. I mean, very few people knew about that. And then taking this job. I remember it was a Friday, was my first day of work, so they could get me on the payroll and I wouldn't have to wait almost a month to get paid. My first day was Friday, and I went through some different things, and I had some time, and I went to set up a bank account, a new bank account here at my bank, which is across the street. And I'm there, and I explained what I was doing there, and I had some paperwork from the college that I work at to let them know so they could do like a direct deposit thing. And I had some money to open up the account, and I was waiting for the new person that had just started themselves to meet with me to set the account up. And I updated my job, and I updated my living arrangements. And everybody's like, what in the world is happening? So that's the biggest secret that I've ever kept. If your life was a movie or a book, what would be the title to it? Juggling with chainsaws. I feel like I do that a lot. Do you believe more in fate, or that we are the creators of our own destinies because we are governed by free will? A little bit of both. I think that there are some things that are just meant to be, but you are governed by free will on how you get there and what's there when you get there. So, a little bit of both. What do you think happens after death, if anything? I think that you are completely transformed. I think that beyond what the idea of, or what people's idea of heaven is, and God and all of that, that you learn all of the things that you didn't know here while you were alive. All of the things that bother you, that you always wonder, why did this happen? Why did this happen? You learn it all, and then it's just gone from you. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. You're like, okay, I know it. It doesn't matter. And it's just like wiped away from you because you have it now. And then you ascend, and all of the other stuff happens. That's what I think. So I'm at the end of my questions. This has been enjoyable. Thank you so very much for watching, for liking these videos, for commenting on these videos, for sharing these videos, for subscribing to the channel. And if you subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified every single time I drop a new video. I'm doing one a day for the month of September. And your positive comments and your positive feedback have really helped me with this. So thank you very much. Go out, make it a great day.